Hey guys, it's Tepco Cycle Repair. Today we're going to be working on a John Deere Sabre. Okay, what's happening to this one is that when you go to crank it, the engine doesn't turn. It's a lot of resistance. You can sometimes reach down and kind of turn the flywheel and get it to turn and spin to the next compression stroke, and then it won't go any further than that. What the? That's what I'm talking about. Your starter, if you just keep cranking, it can start smoking. A lot of people think they have a weak battery or a bad starter, but what it is it's your valves. The valves are too loose. I'm going to show you how to get your valves adjusted properly, and then we'll go ahead and start it up again, and I'll show you that it starts no problem. But it's going to be your valves. I'll show you how to do it, and it's real simple. It really has to do with your decompression, and if your valves are too loose, the cam can't open the valves for your little decompression part, so it can't get it past the compression stroke. So it just kind of gets stuck up in the compression. So let's go over it, let's get it done, and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so what you'll do here is you're going to crack this outside 10 millimeter. All right, you're going to loosen the center 15 out a little bit. You're going to get your feeler gauge, and you're just going to tighten this in until you get it to where you want. And then when you get your feeler gauge, let me get the one for that one. I'm going to do, let's see, intake, we'll do 003. All right, so you're going to get the feeler gauge until it's just right. All right, right about there. And then you're going to hold the 10 millimeter, and you're going to tighten the Torx in the center. Tighten the Torx in the center, snug the outside one, check it again, and you're done. So you'll see here if I turn in the center, I gotta hold the outside one so it doesn't turn. Hang on. Okay, now the center one is tight. Check it with my gauge. It's a little bit loose, so I'll just tighten this a little bit more. I'm going to need my other hand here, but I'm just going to tighten that more until I get this nice and snug, and then tighten the center one. Make sure the outside is tight and the inside is tight, and this feeler gauge is good. Alright, so here we go. It's good. So now when you turn it, you'll see the, so I'm going to turn this by hand, but there's your exhaust, there's your intake, and there's another little dab that does the automatic compression. So if you have these way too loose, the auto decompression is not going to turn, and it'll spin a little and stop, and you'll think you got a weak battery or a bad starter, but it's going to be your valve. So let's get this back on here and crank it again, see what we got. All right, here we go. Well guys, that's all there is to it. Just get those valves. If you got that problem, it happens to a lot of mowers. I got another Husqvarna over here, a YTH 150 that does the same thing, and it's just starting to do it now. So as the valves get looser, the decompression won't open up enough, and you won't be able to push it through that compression stroke to get it started up. So I got to do the same thing on that one. But if your mower's having a hard time cranking and starting, and it's kind of getting stuck, and you think it's a bad battery or a starter, check your valves. They're real simple to do. You just watch me do it. It's easy. Go ahead and check those before you do anything else. Guys, if you like this video, please help me out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. Until next time, guys, this is Tepco Cycle Repair.